Hey everybody, I'm Kasha, and welcome back to Sakura Spirit. We're picking up right where we left off. We've got like a Neko girl here with us, and several minutes later... No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not gonna do the dubstep dotty dots. I soon found myself confined within a small room, the stern-looking tsundere of a girl glaring down at me while the other girl, who was apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. For what I had gathered during their conversations, they called the village elder to help oversee my questioning.
She's
the stern one. Speak up. Don't forget to speak up.
What purpose did these thieves have? Or are you just some pervert who gives off on sniffing girls' undies? I ought to castrate you!
I already told you. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything worn by you would probably smell sour.
Ooh.
Yeah, now, I doubt it. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby.
I would be too.
I like her. Oh, great. Village elder. I'm not very good at doing...
Sound elderly and sick.
Voices. Sakura Dono, please calm down. You brought him in to learn the reason behind this presence in the forest, didn't you?
That is correct, Elder Sama. I believe he was working together with the fox spirits to steal, panties and other undergarments.
Objection! Huh? What are you objecting to, young man? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Narumi-san, would you please answer this question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is, myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them?
Hold it! Who are you just call- who are-
Come on, you can do it! I'm the one that's bad at reading. You can do it! I believe in you.
Hold it! Just who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice or I will strike you down!
She was a little bit cuter, if you don't remember.
Hey, Mio-san! Maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't
Come on! Get your shit in gear!
Hey, Mio-san! Maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't working. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. We could just ask him why he was up there in the woods. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's clearly a panty thief, and we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard.
Huh. Neighbor's banging on the ceiling.
What a jerk.
What a douche. Finally, and here I thought this was about to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused by my own act despite the seriousness of the situation. Who would have ever thought mimicking characters from games and movies would end up getting me out of trouble? As long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully turn out for the better. I gotta stop smoking. A wise idea, Narumi-chan. How about you start by giving us your name? Gushiken Takahiro. Rising judo star and damn fine and handsome, if I might add. So, what were you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves? I'm not entirely sure myself. You know what? This is just straight up bullshit. You're the one that's supposed to be doing a shitload of reading. I am doing so much more reading, and there's only been like 3 fucking main characters so far.
Enjoy it while you can.
Shut up! One moment I was praying at a shrine hidden inside the forest. Next thing I knew, some weird girl was talking to me. Girl? Yes, a girl with horns and a tail. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before. I must have fainted. After that, I woke up somewhere in the forest. Sakura Dono, Narumi-chan, do you recall the stories? No, I'm melding into Takahiro's voice. Do you recall the stories behind the shrine near our village?
Forgive me, Elder Sama, I do not recall. I know it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details. Sorry, grandfather.
Damn, she's a hot granddaughter.
Ooh.
I like Narumi all the more. That shrine belongs to Tsuyuri, A powerful spirit that has been watching over our village for as long as anyone can remember. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest.
I still think I could get rid of those pests once and for all if you would just let me go in and find their home. It's probably hidden somewhere in a damp cave on the hill, or some run-down old house.
Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact is, this lad says he saw a spirit. Means there's a chance he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disoriented, and his clothes look foreign.
I feel like the old man is like a version of Yoda.
Shut up and speak up the next time you want to make a snide comment.
He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called move, and he used some fighting techniques that I've never even seen before. He's still a pervert!
I'm not a pervert. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. Besides, if you're talking about how the pennies ended up on my face, I had nothing to do with it, tsundere tyrant.
What did you just call me? I ought to smash you to pieces, you brat! Oh! Wait, now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them. But, grandfather, what does this all mean?
I can't be certain. However, I believe it's unlikely he's working together with the fox spirits. Still, I've never heard of any human to come upon a spirit such as Suyuri. I dare say he might not even be from this world. Wait, are you trying to say that I'm in a different world now? That would be the most logical explanation. In what world would that be considered logical? But I have an important tournament to participate 2 weeks from now. Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We will have to think of how to deal with you, or if it is even possible, to get you back to your own world.
In the meantime, a night in the cell won't hurt. He did assault a village guard and he resisted arrest. He could stay here until he rots for all I care, but I suspect the elder would wish to have a talk with you soon. Hikage, I'm going to clean myself off. I suggest you do the same. I would take offense for implying that I stink, but that was one hell of a run. Those fox spirits run fast, and I would like to know more about those techniques, Takahiro-san. If you happen to stick around, I might want to go a few rounds with you.
Oh, right. It's not like I'll be going anywhere for the time being. It is only a few hours while we discuss what to do with you. A person such as yourself would end up causing quite the commotion amongst the villagers, so it is necessary to convince them that you mean them no harm before we release you. And that was how I found myself stuck in a jail cell, while the people responsible for my situation left to deal with personal errands.
That's normally a really drunk night out.
This sucks! As if being sent to a different world wasn't bad enough, I'm stuck in jail with my only company being familiar older voice. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to remember which voice that is. It's familiar.
That's the horned demon girl.
Oh, that's right. You chose a very, very cutesy voice that didn't fit her character at all. Just do a cutesy voice, but try to do the one you did before.
If I can remember it.
Well, I mean, I don't remember it either.
A pair of beautiful, magnificent, majestic
wow,
fox sisters,
that is,
you lucky boy.
That is definitely not the same, but you can go ahead and just continue with that. Because I don't remember what voice you did before. A pair of beautiful... Wait a second. Oh, wait, no! No! Oh, I didn't recognize. The familiar younger voice is the little fox girl, and the familiar older voice was the mature one where I was doing, like, the really gruff, manly voice. Oh, for a second I thought we were talking about the demon spirit chick from before, the beginning in episode 1.
Wow, we're smart.
Yeah... Well, now that we know, we can solve the problem. So, familiar younger voice.
Probably the voice I was doing beforehand.
It wasn't quite that high, but just go ahead.
Yeah-huh. Yahoo! Hi there, panty boy.
See, that is exactly the right voice. A familiar face appeared on top of my cell, a blonde girl with golden eyes. As I watched, she flipped over and landed in front of the cell, waving her hands at me. From the side of the cell, another girl appeared, a wry grin on her face. Oh, this is
That's
me.
you.
She popped up, and I thought, like, it was her saying something. That was confusing. You cannot knock me for that one. Ah, it's the penny thieves. If you're here to reclaim your hostages, they are already back where they belong.
Nope. We saw the guards go into the baths and swipe the maiden silk again. Look.
Oh my god, you guys need some kind of lockbox or some shit for your underwear. Seriously, because this is the second time today that you've lost your underwear.
Do they even have underwear? Look at what she's
I don't
wearing.
know if the foxes have underwear, but if they don't, that's really kinky, and I am perfectly okay with it. Besides, so far, this part of the story, this new world, seems to be in a more medieval time, so I doubt they have as much underwear as we do in modern time. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna read. With that, she pulled out a pair of lacy silken underwear from her sleeve and stretched it out with her thumbs, showing off her penny prize to me. You came all the way back here to snatch their underwear again? And if I'm not sure, the Sundir Tyrant fits that label. And I'm not sure this... Yeah, oh, God.
The gruff voice that totally doesn't match.
God, she looks so cute when she's smiling. I feel so bad for having to do this voice. The cutie with the katana? You would be surprised. I happen to believe that she is as innocent as one can be. She seems far too uptight to let any man touch her. As for returning to the village, we have a debt to settle.
Look at her.
I know, her lacy leggings.
Those are so nice.
I smiled weakly as I wondered what the fox meant by debt. I'm not sure what this debt of yours might be, but I think you better leave before those two return. You don't seem to be on friendly terms with the samurai girls.
Wait, if he doesn't know about it, we can just leave, Oni-sama.
You know what? This bothered me throughout the entire first two episodes, and I didn't really notice it until I was recording, and then because we're recording like a week later from the first two episodes, I forgot to mention it, and now that you've actually said it, I gotta point it out. Oni-sama,
It's
the one that you've been
One-sama.
saying, is for big brother. One-sama is big sister. One.
I'm sorry. I'm such a disgrace.
You have failed at Makia. You have failed at you.
Oh no!
Makia. Anyway. Neko, this is not how we do things. Young man, your actions allowed us to escape our earlier predicament without harm. This places us in your debt, for which we are now repaying you. Maeko, do the magic.
Okay.
The younger girl walked forward and placed her hands upon the locked door of the cell. She began mumbling something I couldn't even begin to understand, and her hands began glowing brightly. Different worlds, girls wielding weapons, and now fox girls using magic? Sounds like a great fucking place to be. Next on the list, I'm gonna find a talkative magical sword and end up destined to save the world. Well, you know, I'm sure that's some kind of foreshadowing.
Fool!
God damn it. If anyone gets that, leave a comment or some shit. I want to see if anyone gets that one. That said, I was curious to see what this magic would do to the lock keeping me imprisoned.
Ha!
I'm sure that's not the sound that you were intended to make, but we're gonna just move on. The glow flared for a moment before quickly fading. There was a hiss and a sizzle. As the lock dripped to the floor in a mess of melted metal. Well done, Maeko-chan. You did very well. Relax for now, alright? I'm sure just that little bit of magic was absolutely fucking exhausting. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be the most surprised about. The fact that a girl just melted a steel lock, or that I'm starting to accept that this is normal. This level of magic is extraordinary. Maeko is quite gifted. That's it?
You missed the charm.
Yeah, I know I missed the chan, but I was choking on, like, the fact that I have to squeeze. I don't even know how to describe how I have to force myself to look like gruff. Shut up! Mind your business! But as I said, we're here to settle our debt. If you would like, we can escort you back to the forest where we first encountered you. I do, however, suggest you decide quickly. The gods do not bathe for long. I should know. I have observed them for a very long time.
Ooh, giggity.
Well, I don't plan on sticking around, so I'll gladly accompany the two of you out of here. Maybe I'll be able to find a way back home. Lead the way, peeping Temmie. Machiko. Sakura no Machiko, not Temmie. Took me a minute to try to figure out how to pronounce that name and that voice. Takahiro, but I suggest we keep the introductions for later. Very well then, Takakun. God damn it, everyone likes to call him Takakun. Follow! As I was stepping out of the cell, the sound of a familiar voice boomed in the distance. But that's the time.
It's probably better that we stop now before all the action starts.
Oh yeah,
again.
there's definitely going to be some action. So that's going to have to be it for this episode. And if you liked, feel free to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and so on and so forth. And if you want to see more Soccer Spirit or any of the other things that I've done, I've got them on my channel. And with all that being said, I'm Kasha, and no, you don't get you pronounce your shit correctly, then you get to say who you are. And so we go.
Yeah, I bet niggas be sleeping on me. Been laying low, cause the Reaper on me. From 12 skinnies, whole block hungry. The streets of Philly, man, I gotta keep my heater on me. Lost souls, fuck hoes and leave them lonely. Rose gold, try and get my pockets like fresh. Them lames ain't know that I was next. I do this shit for life and beyond.